Hello, this is Dry Oasis. I'm your host. And as always, this is Kirby right here. Say hello, Kirby. Hiyo. And if you're wondering where Snorlax is, currently taking a little nap somewhere else at the moment. Because if you can plainly see, I have a lot of Magic the Gathering cards on my plate over there. And I did not want to interrupt my own awkwardness of playing Magic the Gathering by myself. If you're wondering why I didn't think about doing this on the arena theme, good question. Anyways, back to where I was. Playing the game that I haven't played in a while. Is Attorney Investigations 2. Let's get it off. Part of this collection. Now, back to the fun at hand. Ooh, I wonder what's unlocked. Oh boy. Oh, there we go. Now, Patorius. Interesting. This actually looks really cool. These sprays look fun. Whee! Going around killing people. Isn't that fun? This is so weird to look at. Wait. What about young Francisca? Can I get a younger Franciscan, Miles? Yay! Alright, that's where I was. Now, to begin with, the captive turnabout. I hope this is going to be one heck of a day. Let me check out. Alright, good. This game has already captured my heart. Alright. In a prison. A bell. For whom the bell tolls. Okay. Oh, well, that's to be expected. Blood. Huh? Wait a minute, isn't that Huh. The killer turned up dead in this one. In the prison? Oh, what? Can you stop? Hey there, Belle again. What in the world? Huh? A dog? Ah! So, we're not gonna talk about that? No one? Okay. Okay. Dog with blood on it. In a prison cell. What could possibly go wrong? March 27th, 10:16 a.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. Still no sign of them, huh? Yeah. How long do they intend to keep us waiting? No, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm sure the guard will bring him any second now. The killing of Bastion Rook. It's been 2 days since the incident at the park, and today we're paying a visit to the detention center. Our aim, of course, is to interview Bronco Knight, who has been charged with the murder. Oh yeah, so he's dead. His trial is due to start tomorrow, and I am able to be the prosecutor behind the bench. What's taking so long? You there, what's going on? I don't know, sir. I'll go and check. We've got a situation! This Knight, he's been killed! What? Killed? The detention center? Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, what are you waiting for? Right, guard, take us to the scene of the crime at once. Yes, sir! So it didn't happen in the holding cells? Surely that was where he was being held. What's the holdup? The crime scene's this way! Where are you taking us? Doesn't this door lead to... the prison proper? Yes. You mean those other cells aren't part of the prison? Not exactly, no. Those are the detention center's holding cells. That's where defendants are kept while they are waiting trial. The area beyond this door serves a rather different purpose. Yeah, it's where the people who are convicted serve out their time. I suppose you could say it's the last place a great thief should ever want to be. I've unlocked it, sir. Please follow me. I didn't even make a sound with that. How convenient. That's not alright. But he's not alright. But he's dead. So he's not alright in the night. At night. How could this have happened? And how did he wind up inside the prison proper? March 27th, 10:32 a.m. Prison workshop. This is horrible! How did Mr. Knight get himself murdered? I can hardly believe it myself, but there can be no doubting the evidence of our own eyes. What's he doing here? I thought he was being held in detention center, no? He was. It must have been. His trial hasn't even begun yet. The law states that until convicted, suspects are to be kept in cells separated from the main prison. Only those who have been found guilty are sent to the prison proper. Can we stop saying prison proper? How about just to the prison? No way Knight should have been in here. Maybe he wandered his way over? The detention center and the prison are separated not only by two heavy doors, but also by a lengthy corridor. That would have been a long way to wander, especially for a detainee. Suppose we better take a closer look at Knight's body. We'll still need to examine the scene of the crime carefully if we want to get to the bottom of this. Prison workshop begin investigation. Time to expect everything. Nope. Indeed, this area is too big to take in all at once. Fortunately, I can use R to move further up and down. I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. These tarps are rather colorful. Okay. They just stand in a room like this, don't they? I was thinking more of the whip, but okay. Certainly don't look like they belong in a prison. Look, there's a whip on the top of... Okay, here we go. You know who that reminds me of, right? Hey, maybe it's actually hers? Maybe she left it in here. Not a chance. She and her whip are attached to it at the wrist, trust me. There was a rope near Knight's body, too. Speaking of which, want to see my super stealthy rope escape trip? Thanks, but I'll let you know when I'm in need of a saving. Tisk. You seem genuinely disappointed. I don't want to play that crane game. Marco Knight. Killed the day before his court date. Better take a closer look. This. Oh, he was definitely fond of chess, but... Rubber glove. Yep, just the one though. Should examine it in more detail. Inmate use only. I guess that means that it must be one of the prisoners who was using it, right? Yes, I would certainly imagine so. The fingers are covered in blood on this side. I think we safely can assume that this glove was dropped sometime after Knight's blood had been split. We can? How come? Because it had been on the floor when the pool of blood... Because had it been on the floor when the pool of blood was forming, then the blood would have flowed around it, but not underneath it. Oh, meaning there'd be only a band of blood around the edges of the fingers, not all over on the backside. Yabba. Assuming the glove was discarded after the blood had pulled around the body, maybe our murderer ditched it after they did the deed. It's certainly a possibility. At the very least, whoever it was that dropped it must... At the very least, whoever it was that dropped it must have seen the body. You there. Yes, sir? Have you seen that glove before? Yes, sir. The prisoners wear them for work. It's strange, though. Prisoners issued with those gloves are under strict orders to keep them in their cells. They aren't allowed to take them without permission, and we always check. Suppose that would explain why there aren't any other gloves in the workshop. Stained with blood and mud. The body is partially covered by a dirt-stained tarp. But there's a rope on top of it. Was Knight tied up with the rope somehow? You should take a look under the sheet as well. Heck, look at all that red stuff! Yes, I'd say that's blood. You keep looking around. There's bound to be more secrets to uncover, I'm sure of it! What's this? What's this? I see a single ring. Huh? There's something on his finger. Let's take a closer look, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a ring! And an expensive-looking one at that. Don't even think about it, Kay. What? I didn't say anything. Your eyes did, though. Ugh, his neck brace is soaked with the blood from the hole in his neck. I would assume that's the cause of death, and that it was probably instantaneous. I wouldn't have even had the chance to cry out for help. small cut on his scalp, too. Was he struck with something? Maybe he fell and hit his head after he was stabbed in the throats? Possible. But it's too early to say with any certainty. Hey, you have your camera with you, correct? Oh, that was me, pal. Sorry about that. Could you lend it to the detective so we can photograph the body? Sure thing. All yours, Gummy. Thanks. Alright, here we go. Clothes sure are a mess though, huh? Indeed, they appear to be covered in dirt. Guess he's like me when it comes to laundry. Detective, really? It would be a grave error to think that anybody else could be quite like you, Detective. Ooh, what's this? Huh? Is that? Oh, I've seen one of these in your office, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm sure you have, Detective. It's a pocket chess set. The victims, I'd imagine. Makes sense. You love chess, after all. Yeah, it would have been a good way to pass the time. It belonged to the victim. The tarps have a pretty distinctive design, in fact. It's the same design as the bloody tarp around Mr. Knight's body. Yes, you took the words right out of my mouth, and you stole them. Hee, that will teach you to be so careless, Mr. Edgeworth. You need to keep your treasures close when there's a great thief around. Speaking of thief, can't wait for this Thursday. Thought you were on sabbatical? Bad bit of evidence gathering. Huh, nothing can stop us when we're on the hunt together, right, Gummy? You betcha! We're unstoppable! A regular 3 musketeers! Let's not get carried away, Detective. There's one thing we still haven't found. Probably 2 things. Huh? What do you mean, sir? It's missing from this crime scene. I see no sign of a murder weapon anywhere. You're right! I didn't even think about that, pal! Come now, Detective. These are basic investigative principles we're talking about here. Yeah, I guess. Sorry, sir. Don't worry, Gummy. It didn't cross my mind either. In fact, that hardly puts my mind at ease, Kay. Items that could prove even potentially lethal are strictly controlled within a prison. After all, we wouldn't want the inmates getting their hands on them, would we? Which means acquiring a murder weapon would be hard enough, let alone leaving the scene with one. Oh yeah, nice thinking, Mr. Edgeworth. What was the murder weapon? Where has it gone? Where did it come from, Cut-and-Eye Joe? Answers to these questions may be the keys to figuring out what happened here. Huh? Didn't know the guy had a whole entourage. Excuse me, moi, but this is the scene of the crime, right? Wait a sec. Are you? No way. Those piercing eyes. That furrowed brow. Mr. Fender. It has been far too long. I know, right? But even after all this time, I know that deep bow anywhere. And that neck wears... that neck wear-obs. Man from Karma. The man, the legend. Gotta say, I didn't expect to see you here. Whoa, what the heck? Okay, didn't expect this to go off the wrong footing. How dare he call me Von Karma? Nobody gets away with that. What are you talking about, pal? This is Mr. Edgeworth, not that old geezer. Detective, please. Edgeworth? Wow, guess that explains the fresh face. Can't blame a guy for mixing you two up, though. You're the spitting image of the old devil in this day. I see you haven't changed. How many years has it been? Man, good question. I know, but who's counting, eh? Been away traveling so long, I lost track. You know how it is. But you know what I do remember? You betrayed everything you were supposed to stand for. Whoa, where did that come from? And who are you anyway? This is Eddie Fender. He's a defense attorney. Enchante, as they say. Fender's the name, and defending's the game. I'm a bit of an ace attorney, unlike that other bloke, you know. Detective Dickumshoe. And I'm Kieferty, Great Thief. I'm on sabbatical at the moment, though. A great thief? Wow, that's so romantic. Tragic, if you will. Right? It's nice to finally meet someone who gets it. I'm looking to expand the franchise, actually. I even made signing up super simple. Sounds awesome. I'd like to come in with you guys, if you'll have me. Sorry, I should have also mentioned that it's girls only. But you have to be super fun and super cool, and... Hey, I totally get it. No hard feelings, yeah? Come on, bring it in. You've gotta be kidding. You have gotta be kidding me. Well, excuse me, princess. My bad, my bad. I'm just so used to how they do things elsewhere, you know? And why are you here, Mr. Fender? Whoops, almost forgot this is your scene. Keeping the defense out is strategy number 1 in the Von Karma playbook, after all, isn't it? Hey, quit it with all the Von Karma stuff, pal. What gives? What's up? Detective, calm yourself. His attitude is unfortunately understandable. It is? I take it you're Mr. Knight's attorney? Guilty as charged, Your Honor. Well, I was supposed to be anyway. So he was planning to represent Knight if his client had been murdered. He and I would have faced off against each other in court. That would have been interesting. I better see what he has to say for himself. So the victim asked you to represent him? Sure did. We were supposed to have a little chat today. As was I. But a guard showed up instead and told us that his body had been found. Well, what are you gonna do about that? As bummed as I'm about it as you. Even brought him some weenies to cheer him up. What? Hey pal, did you just say weenies? Can I give that one to my girl, Maggie Bird? No, this is for him. Mr. Fender, you know you can't bring food into the prison? Oh yeah. Well, it's here now. Want some? Little advice I picked up on my travels. So, Maresh. No thank you. Fine, you do you. What are you doing here anyhow? Don't tell me you wanted to hear Knight's side. On Karma was always more of a convict, the defended all cost guy. He didn't teach you that? That was a long time ago. If you say so. Sure you wouldn't want any weenies? No. No, thank you. Have you met with your client previously? Yes, indeed, Your Honor. Just yesterday, in fact. The Bronxster called me in the minute he was arrested. Sounded really freaked out, man. Oh yeah, mentioned your little performance, too. According to him, you really made a nuisance of yourself. Not a kind word was spoken, I'm sure. Well, sticks and stones and all that. Boy, did he not like you. Trust talked to you something fierce. Can't say I didn't join in the fun, though. Fun? How dare you, Mr. Fender? Lighten up, kid. I'm kind of a fixture in the visitor's room here. I don't think I've ever had much of a guest. What? Oh, so you come here a lot? Hey, don't go getting the wrong idea, little sis. I'm never on the wrong side of the bars. Just happen to know someone who is. The visitor's room is usually where I'm at, but this isn't exactly my first time in the clink either. So you're arrested? So, you have been arrested? No, not exactly that. That was just... It was just something else. In which case, I'd better ask him what he knows about this room. Tell me, do you know about the scene of the crime? Huh? Oh, this room? Not knowing, dude. What do you know about it? I'll give you 3 choices. It is, morgue? Well, it does have a dead body in it. A dead body is equal morgue, am I right? Now, let's see what the answer he has to say to that, shall we? Oh no, you got it wrong. This is actually a workshop. So, all the options he gave me were wrong. How infantile. Oh, that is so Eddie. The cons come here to perform various duties. They can learn new skills too, being some qualifications for when they're back on the streets. I see. And how is access to this room controlled? What's the key? Chill out, Edgeworth. I don't have all the answers. Man, my man over there probably does, though. Right, compadre? Yes, sir. Workshops aren't locked with physical keys. Your doors are filtered with sensors instead. What kind of sensors? Inmates are issued with special bracelets, sir. When they walk through the workshop door, the sensor checks their bracelets. And if they're not supposed to be in there, ding-a-ling-a-ling, alarm sounds. If they let it rain for too long, then they get a real shock, if you know what I mean. If they try to break or remove the bracelet, shock 3 times worse than that. What? That's brutal. Guess they need to ensure that the inmates follow the rules, but that sounds a bit excessive. If they wish to press through a door like this one, prisoners need to be accompanied by a guard. You disable the sensor for them and let them in. You get all that? If any prisoners use this workshop today... No, sir. No one's been in here for days. I'd note if they have. So no prisoners have entered, let alone used, this workshop today. Which means that there's a contradiction in this crime scene. Namely, there's something in here that shouldn't be. Take another quick look over at the crime scene and employ my powers of detection to solve this mystery. Conviction, eh? actually interesting. I don't know what the answer will be. Oh, I see. Prisoners aren't able to come and go from this workshop as they please. Door sensor would detect their bracelets, and the alarm would sound. What's more, according to the guard, no prisoners were authorized to be in this room at all today. And yet, here we have a rubber glove of the kind used to inmates. This is a clear contradiction. So where did the glove come from, sir? Don't know, Detective. Not yet, anyway. All I know for now is that the glove is a valuable piece of evidence. Investigation complete. Yay, health back. You, apart from prisoners and guards, who else has access to this room? No one, sir. This is a prison after all. The prisoners are, and guards are pretty much all there is. Mr. Fender? This... Objection! Hold it! Come now, don't play us like a friend. We both know that that's not true. You know as well as I do that prisoners and guards aren't the only ones who can come in here. Huh? Oh, do you mean... sir, they're... Mr. Fender, would you care to get to the point? Who exactly are you talking about? What? You don't have a pair of peepers in that hard head of yours? You didn't see them on the way in? Wandering about in the corridors, chilling with their buds? I bet you nosed out of that door right now. You trip over one of them before you take it a step. Listen, pal, we've just had about enough of your baloney. No, I'm more of a vegetarian myself. Take a chill pill, big guy, I'm on your side. You know, for such a wide fella, you have a very narrow mind. What did you... What's up? Detective. Sorry, sir. Look, just follow me, okay? Seeing is believing. Believe that. Isn't that what they say? March 27, 11:06 a.m. Prisoner corridor. This is no ordinary slammer. With the hammer share their space. Here the humans share their space with some special friends. Animals? And I know, and I want, and I love, animal. Yep, furred and feathered fellows of all shapes and sizes. Guards filled me in on how it came about. Seems they decided to try a little experiment in animal therapy a few years back. Cons are assigned a critter each, a buddy to help keep their spirits up. Really? Wow! That sounds like so much fun! Plus, inmates can even earn pet care qualifications if they go through some job training with the animals. Oh, that must be what all the equipment in the workshop is for. You got it! Room set up especially for that training stuff. So, when you said somebody else could have been at the scene of the crime... Exactamundo, big guy. I was talking about these guys. That just means you're still talking... That just means you're still talking baloney. What would an animal do with a rubber glove? Good question. All I'm saying is that it was possible. The rest is Mr. Prosecutor's problem. Mr. Edward, sir, if you want me to arrest this piece of baloney, just say the word. Let me get this straight. Are you saying that these animals can wander freely around the prison? You know, there's sensors on the doors? They detect prisoners' bracelets and sound the alarm when somebody goes walkabouts. Well, for our furry friends, it's the other way around. They're fitted with microchips that open doors right up. They are? Uh-huh. They're implanted just under the skin of the shoulders. Big needle. Quick jab and voila. What? Doesn't it hurt? Nope, they don't feel a thing. That's what they tell me anyway. Now, where was I? Alright. So the point is, they're not the baddies here, so there's no reason to punish them. It's ironic, really. We're in this institution where the humans are caged, the animals are free to roam to their heart's content. Some kind of irony, isn't it? They're not completely free, though. They can't leave the prison proper, for one thing. Their sister on the big mother of a door out, you see. Ah! Bell. What's that tinkling sound? Sir? Doggy! With a bell. Wait a minute. Does anyone have a sense of deja vu here? Moving on. Just look at that thing. And is that a bell around its neck? Explains the sound, I suppose. What? Mr. Edgeworth, are you seriously trying to steer it down? I refuse to lose to a dog. Not for nothing, sir, but your dog handling skills could use some work. Even to a pro, I know how to treat them right. Come on now, come to Gummy. Man ignored by a dog. That dog was certainly very different to the other animals. They seem to have a real thing against me. No, and only me. Alrighty then, you've met the menagerie. What's next? Guess we better interview some witnesses, right, sir? Indeed, we need more information regarding what was happening around the time the body was found. Now let's start with that guy. Hey, you there in the cell. Ignored again. Hello. We were wondering if you might be able to tell us anything about this morning's incident. Is anyone a little afraid of this guy? Not a big talker, huh? It's alright, man. I'm on your side here. Let's start with a handshake, huh? Maybe a hug to break the ice. Seconds. Out. What's that supposed to mean? What? Hey, I get it, man. Not everyone's the hugging type. I'm cool with that. I'm a panda lover. Polar bear lover. Round 1. 10 reps each. What is this man up to? Better see what he has to say for himself. Your name? From the blue quarter, it's Rocco D. From the blue quarter, it's Rocco D. D259 Carcarado. Carcarado. Don't mind if I keep moving, dear boss. Better can't let his heart rate drop, see? Doesn't look like there's any danger of that. Don't you worry you'll lose too much weight doing all that? Gotta make weight before a fight, boss. Won't be able to make it into the ring if you don't. So you're... Wait, I get it. You gotta be a boxer, right? Was, back in the day. But it's good to see you fighting fit. At least the ways, that's how I see it. So, is the bear part of your training too? Looks like kind of like an apron. It's so cute. Ain't nothing good about Teddy. Because my partner, see? This here polar bear keeps me on my toes. Seems to have loosened up a little. Now's my chance. Where were you and Teddy at the time of the incident? Come on, boss. I ain't no stoolie, and I don't know nothing how. I'll be the judge of that. Please answer the question. Punch drunk or something, boss? I told you, I don't know zip. Alright, so we won't play ball. Guess there's only one thing to do, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? Indeed, the more he protects his ignorance, the more certain I am he's hiding something. Alright, let's see exactly what you do and don't know, shall we, Mr. Carcerado? Now, let us analyze the state of play. But before I do, I'll save. State of play? Don't you mean like PlayStation? Adopts of boxing stance when he's on high alerts. My guess is that things won't go well if I push too hard at such movements. When my opponent is on the offensive, I should remain calm and bide my time. Trying to reveal an opening eventually. This is when I'll pounce. First, let's see our friend here knows anything about the incident. Start by asking about his movements. You mean my boxing movements? I can do this, that, and this. And bring this fight to an end before he knows what hit him. Mind chess, commence! Why don't you start by telling me what you've done today? You will answer me, Mr. Carcerado. What? You want to shoot at the champ? Is that it? Then put him up, pal. Throwing in the towel already? That's gotta be a record. Fisticuffs are hardly my style. I'm more than happy to take you on in a game of chess. Incidentally, don't you get tired of ducking and diving like that all the time? You think I don't get the stamina, kid? Oh, you just try me. I ain't tired. Not today, not ever. Especially not today. Took it really easy this morning. I made some quiet soul time. Hardly broke a sweat. Really? You look pretty sweaty to me. Give me a break, will ya? I'm doing talking, okay? I'm tired. Yeah, real tired. You kept your boxing skill sharp, Mr. Carcerado. But I'm afraid your line needs quite a bit of work. Tired? You really? I hardly think that's possible. Especially not after you just told me about your quiet soul time this morning. Oh. Oof. You gotta be careful here, Teddy. When this guy lands, he lands. He's hiding something, I'm sure of it. I should try asking him about what was happening at the time of the incident, both in and outside of the cell. I won't need to use my fists in this next round. No, I'll deliver this knockout using carefully chosen words alone. You remember what you were doing at the time of the incident? I was, catching some Z's. We both was. The incident happened only a short while ago. You seem wide awake, all things considered. Fighter's gotta be able to get up quick when he's down, but he puts his beauty to sleep too, builds muscle. If that's so, then I apologize for awakening you. I have read that rest is an important part of any boxer's training regime. Yeah, you don't say? So Mr. Prosecutor savvy when it comes to the fight game, huh? Who knew? Interesting. How do you know I'm a prosecutor? I don't remember telling you. You've been eavesdropping, haven't you? You've been listening to every word we said out here in the corridor. Which means you weren't asleep. And that you were lying. Again. You're good, kid. Caught me clean with that one. Alright, I admit it. I wasn't catching no Z's. But what? The guy can't work out his cell no more without lawyers getting involved? Or is a man taking care of himself a crime now? That's we know he was awakened. It's an important development. Useful clue. Did you notice anything strange around the time of the incident? What do you mean strange? Hey, get the heck out of the ring if you're not gonna fight. Answer the question. Tell me what was going around at the time. Wish I could help you, boss. But I was asleep. You both was. Enough of your bare-faced lies. You weren't asleep, you were exercising. You told me as much yourself. Oh, counter-punch, huh? Should have seen that one coming. Seems I have you on the ropes, Mr. Carcerado. It's time to come clean about what you know. Ah, alright. You don't gotta shut about it. Stomping around like the ruin the place. Teddy and his pals have been scared enough this morning already. You've done well to endure this long, but I fear you'll soon be out for the count. See, the animals have been scared enough already, which implies something happened here earlier. Well, what was it, Mr. Carcerado? Whack! Ark, quit it, will ya? I'm getting shellackled here. Fine. Somebody yelled, okay? Real loud, real scared. Got all the little guys scared too. Yeah, laugh it up, Mr. Big Shot Lawyer. Let me see you do the same thing in the ring. Checkmate. Mind chess. Checkmate. I think we've now established that you know more than you're letting on, don't you? Fine, I'll talk. You did, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's not get carried away, Kay. Our work here has only begun. Hey, can we call a little time out here for a sec, guys? There's something super big I really need to say. It's just, well, it's like fate brought us here today after all these years, Edgeworth. Clap, 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 clap. And it's real privilege watching you work. Eye-opening stuff, in fact. Just though you should know I'll be telling you know what you've become. Who knows who? Need to get the lowdown, huh? Well, what's up? That's enough. This has nothing to do with Kay. Whoa, trying to have a cow, man. Why so sensitive? What about a dog? A dog man. Report whatever you wish to whomever you wish. Just do it on somebody else's time, but not on my time. Whatever you say, boss man. But I think he should know at least. You know, how you've been living your life since you've signed on to doing things the Von Karma way. After all, you've disappointed him enough for one lifetime already, am I right? What's he talking about, Mr. Edgeworth? Nothing that needs to concern you, Kay. The focus should be on Mr. Carcerado. Now, shall we continue? It's time to hear the truth at last. Like Etta James. You won't let a glove on me, kid. Incident. It was a show. Finished right around 10 a.m. Came back here after. Did some training. Thanks, Louise, I tried to. Barely got to the count of 2 before somebody screams, "What the? Ha!" Kelly was hollering around, crying for help. What can I do? I'm locked up in here, right? So I tunes out and I get back to work. I'm curious that you would pay so little heed to our desperate cry for help. Like I say, boss, what can I do? Besides, this is a joint. Don't nobody thank nobody for getting involved with it's none of their concern. Hey, I hear you, brother. Best you could do is rubberneck from there anyway, am I right? Mention training, Mr. Carcerado. Can't help but notice how well equipped your cell is. There's a guy. Fixer, they call him. What's a fixer? Fella who can get his hands about anything. Fella who can get his hands on about anything you need for a price. No way. Think he can find me a... Perhaps Mr. Carcerado, what you ought to ask for is a beginner's guide to giving better testimony. Because I can promise you that you'll be down for the count in one. Wait, put me down. Try it, you bum. And one of my chopped liver? Were you listening carefully, Mr. Carcerado? Huh? Trying to be cute or something? The victim died from a wound to the throat. Very quickly at that. Didn't have the time nor ability to scream as you claim he did. Huh? Say you heard the victim's cries, and yet that would have been impossible. But there must have been extreme. He said there was. He said there was? Quit looking so smug, will ya? Fine, I admit it. I didn't hear nothing, alright? But the guy in the next cell did. Told me so. Next cell? You mean... Huh? What do you want? I heard a scream, what of it? We came back from the show and they put us in our cells, same as always. Then just like I told this guy, I heard it. A scream. A real scary one. Scary how exactly? Didn't tell him this part, I guess. But it was kind of like, eek! Someone, anyone, come quickly. He's something like that. Well, I guess it's safe to say that probably wasn't a victim. Indeed, something more like must have been the person who found his body. That explains it. So Mr. Carcerado was telling the truth, more or less. Is that really the case, though? Is there really no problems with this testimony? I'm afraid a new problem has reared its head. Namely, why didn't you hear the scream yourself, Mr. Carcerado? Yeah, what gives, pal? How come you didn't hear anything when your neighbor heard it clear as day? Arg! Eek! What do you think I did, crime or something? Huh? I'm inside here, this cell? Guy died over there in the workshop, in case you forgot. Well, yeah, it does seem a little weird now that you mention it. He's right. Neither of us could have done it. Just let me tell you, if I could get out here at this cage and murder somebody, you'll all be toast. Eek! Eek! Ain't that the truth? You bums ain't leaving this place in one piece if any of us can help it. I almost forgot these men are hardened criminals. I won't be doing that again anytime soon. I guess this was now. You saw this going, Edgeworth. My next move here. Won't get much more out of them in this state. Overruled! Who's there? Oh, God. More people. Put her in the court. Who died and made you the boss of me, huh? Can't you see we're kind of busy here? Hush now. Silence is golden. It is. Your hand, if you please. By the power vested in me, I hereby sentence you to blissful silence. Praise be. A simple life awaits you. No money, no possessions. May the goddess of justice watch over you, now and always. Guard, if you would. Looks like you're spending the night in solitary, buddy. What? Come on! Please, boss. Any place but there. There's no need to be afraid, my child. If anything, you should rejoice. This is a blessing. A chance to redeem yourself. To be reborn. What? No! O Goddess of Justice, bless your child and keep him in your care. O Holy One, we give thanks in your name. And you are? Purity Gavel, at your service. It is my honor to bear the title of judge, and to work at the pleasure of law. And what is a judge doing in a place like this? Since you ask, Mr. Edgeworth, I've been sent here to find you. I come bearing a message from the Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence, and it is my sacred duty to deliver it. The Committee for Prosecutorial the CP? What the heck is that? It is first and foremost an aid that should not be taken in vain, my child, for it is a sacred phrase from the Goddess of Justice herself. Why don't I fill you in, kiddo? The committee is a panel of 11 people whose job it is to keep our beloved prosecutors honest. In other words, they make sure people like Edgeworth here don't cross a professional line. The panel is comprised of people from both the legal and political professions. The panel of which you are a member, I assume? I am. Allow me to thank you on the committee's behalf for your service. Thanks for coming in to see us like this. Speaking of, for myself, it's a real honor to meet you. It's always great to hang with the judicial compadre. Come on, bring it here and chillax. We're all friends here. Overruled. Need I remind you that the committee has a long-standing relationship with the Bar Association? Hey, I didn't mean anything by it. I was just trying to lighten the mood, okay? So, your job is to find bad prosecutors. So, your job is to find bad prosecutors and punish them? Precisely, my child. Praise be to the Goddess of Justice for bestowing a gift of insight onto you. The committee has the power to remove problematic prosecutors from cases. And so, should a prosecutor truly unworthy of the title be brought to our attention, we are vested with the power to confiscate that prosecutor's badge. And what does the Committee for Prosecutory, whatever you said, want with Mr. Edgeworth? We're in the middle of an investigation here. Objection! Pitiful! You really don't know, do you? What an ignoramus! And who are you, pal? I, Winner, Eustace Winner, Prosecutor Extraordinaire. Though you might know me as just the Winner, a name they call me down at the prosecutor's office. With great affection, I might add. I have never heard of you. And how about Detective Flatfoot over there? Nope. It means nothing to me. Huh. Well, it's to be expected of an ignoramus, I suppose. Ignorance is sweet, as they say, so I'm sure most things mean sweet nothings to you. I'm a concert violet. I'm a musician. Let me do my waggle my fingers. Ignorance is bliss, Winner. And I don't think sweet nothings mean what you think it means. It's entirely natural that you aren't yet acquainted. Eustace only joined us last month. So he's nothing but a rookie? I'm not just any rookie, I'm a winning rookie. Which he will prove himself to be in due time. Now, let's just cut to the chase. I'm here to clean up your mess, Edgeworth. What do you mean? What mess? I know exactly what he means. The committee is sending an envoy with the new prosecutor in tow. I suspect I know what you're getting at, Winner. But I'm going to need a few more details. Would you mind explaining, Judge Cavell? Very well. With the power vested in me by the Goddess of Justice, I hereby declare that in the matter of the incident at the presidential address about the murder of Mr. Bronco and the murder of Mr. Bronco Knights, the committee hereby declares that Prosecutor Edgeworth be relieved of his duties and be replaced by Prosecutor Winner. Here ends the verdict. What? Mr. Edgeworth is off the case, just like that. Judge Cavell, I believe I asked for an explanation. Explanation is required. The guilty verdict is in. The goddess has spoken, and her judgment is final. What exactly have I done to warrant being taken off the case? Come now, Mr. Edgeworth. Claiming ignorance of your crimes will not serve to lessen your guilt. You boarded the presidential plane, violating the principle of evidence, and while there, you performed an unsanctioned investigation and subjected a visited foreign leader to questioning. You were one wrong move away from causing a major international incident. You vastly overstepped the authority of your office. To call it abuse of power would be no understatement. I don't deny that I may have pushed the boundaries where certain rules were concerned, but there is also no denying that certain risks must be taken if one is to arrive at the truth. I refuse to concede that my actions were inappropriate. Then what are you saying is that the ends justify the means? That rules can be freely ignored? That is a very dangerous way of thinking. Law is absolute. It is not to be bent to your whims. Forgive me, but not all of this believed as you do. Is that so? Unfortunate. Still, it changes nothing. When a trial ends, the hammer falls. Hammer falls like that one Queen song. Be you defendant or attorney, if the verdict seems irrational, nothing more can be done. Nothing, that is, but to give thanks for the God of divine grace. Unless you wish to appeal, to do so would risk your badge, of course. Do they mean to take my badge if I don't play along? Whoa! Stop break, Edgeworth. I see you've accepted your fate. Good. Guards, if you would be so kind as to escort him out. No! Stop! What are you doing, detective? I'm in charge here now, so you'll do as I say and move out of the way. What? You're not the boss of me! And luckily for you, Flatfoot, that's exactly what I am. I'm holding all the cards here. Don't stand a chance. Detective Gumshoe, do as Mr. Winner says. What? What, sir? Judge Cavell. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? The committee's decision is beyond irrational, so yes, I do plan to appeal. You haven't heard the last of this. Duly noted. Until we meet again, then. Let's go, Kate. We're leaving. Right. Oh, and remember, you know who will be getting all the full report on all this. First Cavell and now him. Gosh darn it. Alright. I think I'm gonna end it here. Seems like a good place to end for now. Well, this has been Dry Oasis. I've been your host. There is Kirby as usual. And as always, you can follow me on Twitch, YouTube, Patreon, Discord, or Blue Sky, all under Dry Oasis. I've been your host. And let's see what else other people are doing right now. What in the world? Alright, I hope that you've had a great day so far. And if not, I hope the rest of your day is better or tomorrow is better for you. See you later and take care. Bye bye. And now to...
We easily could...